How Pablo Escobar became a billionaire. Hey you all, welcome back to our channel. Do you know the king of cocaine, one of the richest drug dealer, Pablo Escobar? Ever wondered how he became a billionaire? Besides, what could be his net worth? Not to worry. In today's video, we will talk about how Pablo Escobar became a billionaire. Here we begin with his net worth. To your surprise, Pablo Escobar is worth billions. Yes, he was a billionaire. He made about $30 billion in his entire life. And when he was alive, he was the king of cocaine known to run the violent yet infamous drug cartels ever. That drug cartel was known as the Medellin Drug Cartel and contributed massively to the cocaine market across the world. Alongside Pablo and his team were also responsible for numerous murders, and that two of the innocent civilians. Let's now look at his entire journey. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was his full name, and he was the narco-terrorist who was the sole leader and the founder of the Medellin Drug Cartel. Known to be the king of cocaine, he was the wealthiest criminal ever in history, with his net worth that is equivalent to 64 billion USD as of 2021. He was born on 1 December 1949 in Rionegro, raised in Medellin, and died on 2 December 1993. He studied at Universidad Autónoma Latinoamericana of Medellin, but didn't complete his graduation. Instead, he started his criminal activities, including selling fake lottery tickets, illegal cigarettes, and stealing motor vehicles. He never steps back from there, and in the 1970s, he started working for drug smugglers, which made him kidnap and hold people for ransom. In 1976, he established his own cartel that got popular for distributing cocaine and began drug dealing in the US. Due to this, he rapidly became one of the richest drug dealers or people in the world, surpassing the never-ending rivalries with other cartels. He even murdered judges, prominent politicians, police officers, civilians, and more, making Colombia the murder capital in the world. After facing various massacres and legal fights, he surrendered to the U.S. authorities and attained 5 years of imprisonment, but was housed in his self-built prison, La Catedral. He later escaped and started hiding, which led to a nationwide search, and as a result, he got killed the next day of his 44th birthday at his hometown by Colombian police. His legacy remains controversial, but some people used to see him as Robin Hood because he provided amenities to the poor. Talking about his money and wealth, he had over 10 accountants for his hundreds of millions of dollars in illicit currency when he was alive. He spent about $2,500 a month on rubber bands to wrap his money and brought 250,000 rubber bands every month. Now, where he would have kept such a massive amount, he started storing them in basements or walls and wrote off 500 million USD in cash every year as spoilage. Cocaine distribution. He rose from a middle-class civilian to the wealthiest man in the world. He started his cocaine operation, flown planes various times between Panama and Colombia, alongside the smuggling routes in the US. He also got arrested in 1976 with some of his employees under the possession of 18 kilograms of white paste that they were trying to return to Medellin from Ecuador. He tried to bribe the judges, and after months of legal battle, he murdered the officers who arrested them. His prominence arrives when the demand for cocaine increased in the US, leading Escobar to distribute the smuggled cocaine in California, Puerto Rico, South Florida, and more. With Carlos later his co-founder, he purchased most of the land on Norman's Cay Island in the Bahamas, which was later used as their center of smuggling. With massive profits gained, he was soon able to purchase the 7.7 square mile land in Antioquia for millions of dollars, where he built Hacienda Naples. He also created a luxury house that incorporated a zoo, private bullring, a garden, a lake, and other diversions. During the height of his operations, his Medellin cartel brought in over 70 million USD per day, and the level of income was around 26 billion USD annually. They smuggled 15 tons of cocaine every day to the US, and when questioned about their cocaine business, he replied that his business is simple. You need to bribe someone here, them there, and you pay a banker to help you bring the money. He was also established to be one of the 227 billionaires in the world. Surprisingly, people believe that Escobar was the principal financier behind Medellin's Atlético Nacional, which won the most prestigious football tournament of South America, the Copa Libertadores, in 1989. Though we cannot judge his life and whatever he did, he was sometimes good and sometimes bad, but he worked hard to attain his Robin Hood image and popularity. So, that was all about how he became a billionaire and what he did. What are your thoughts now on Pablo Escobar? Do you consider him an inspiration or a criminal? Let us know your views in the comment section below. Until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe for more uploads. See you soon.